With the Monad airdrop just around the corner, we're here to show you a leading decentralized exchange with a confirmed airdrop known as OctoSwap. So, in this video, we will provide you with a 2-in-1 airdrop focusing on the Monad ecosystem. So before we begin, don't forget to smash that like and subscribe button, and let's dive straight into it. Ladies and gentlemen, once you're ready to begin, as you can see, we are on the OctoSwap exchange. For those who don't have a Monad compatible wallet, you're going to need to check out our airdrop tutorial on the Monad testnet to get started with Monad tokens and using those Monad tokens to explore applications such as OctoSwap. Nonetheless, this is our primary focus of this video, and by using this protocol, we are going to qualify for both the OctoSwap and Monad airdrop. So once you're ready, guys, we want to get ourselves logged in. As you can see, like I said, you're going to need to have a Monad compatible wallet with Monad tokens, which you can see I've got over 20 Mon tokens. Therefore, once you're in, guys, as you can see, we've got the entire protocol right in front of us, and I urge you to do your own research before you start transacting. However, the first step in order to qualify, my friends, is to head over to the profile section. Now, once you're here, guys, you'll be able to see your username, your points, your badges, X, Y, and Z, and we're going to get more into the badges very shortly. However, we've also got a gaming section, which is coming very soon, and I'm very excited to see that, but that will only come out on the mainnet. We've also got another feature coming out, which is the Octo ID. This will unlock exclusive perks, points multipliers, and so on. So what I personally believe is, guys, that we're not going to see an airdrop as soon as the Monad mainnet is live. I believe that their point system will realistically go live once the testnet is over and the mainnet is live, and therefore we have a few important things to do before mainnet goes live. And we're here to make sure that we're going to get the best airdrop allocation possible by utilizing it in the testnet, and I'll show you what I mean. If you head over to the X page of OctoSwap, first of all, give them a follow because you're going to want to stay up to date with all of the latest information. But you can see down here, we've got Octo 101. What is an OctoSwap badge? Well, these are soul-bound rewards designed to recognize and boost our early users, community members, and supporters. Each badge has its own boost multiplier and will directly impact your Octo points once the point system goes live on Monad mainnet, like I said. So my opinion was correct. They're not just transferable, they're permanent and a perfect way to carry your testnet activity into mainnet. We believe badges will play a major role in the future of OctoSwap, and so far they've introduced 4 badges. First one, Monad 1000 badge for the first Keon's OG list. I'm pretty sure, guys, we're not going to be able to get that one because that is probably one of the earliest users. The T Octo badge. So by holding 100 plus Octo tokens on testnet, you get a T Octo badge, still obtainable. Testnet participation badge. Hold the testnet participation NFT, and I believe we can unlock this just by using the OctoSwap, whether that's swapping or whether that's providing liquidity or using the bridge. You still have a chance to get your T Octo and testnet participation badge since we're still on testnet. So if you're ready for this, guys, that's exactly what we're going to do. Now, we're not going to be able to get that OG badge role on Discord, I believe, because of course we are not one of the first users. However, it doesn't hurt to get involved in the Discord. Maybe they might give an airdrop allocation to those who are completely active. However, if you do also want to get second-hand NFTs, you can head over to Magic Eden and so on in order to get them. Nonetheless, my friends, that's all here for you guys to check out, and to get one of those testnet badges, you can see it costs around 30 Mon tokens. So once we're back over on OctoSwap, guys, we want to now start swapping some tokens. And the first thing that we're going to swap is, of course, our Mon tokens into another token. It could be Octo because that was one of the quests that we needed to do in order to unlock the T Octo badge. So say, for example, I wanted to get the Octo tokens, which we can see here. Say, for example, we needed to get 100. How much would it cost? Well, it's going to need around 11.1 Mon tokens in order to get the OctoSwap token. And therefore, that's exactly what I'm going to do because I want to unlock that T Octo badge. Once we're ready, as you can see, we have swapped those tokens. We should have 100 tokens of which we can swap. Yes, we can. We can now swap all of those Octo tokens back into Mon or whatever you guys want. So now, if we check over here, we should have that T Octo badge, of which maybe it will probably just airdrop into our wallet at some point. I don't think it's going to happen straight away. But my friends, you'll probably be able to see it in your NFT section within your wallet, or of course over on an NFT marketplace. But now that we've done that, guys, that is the first swap. That is one transaction. That is a nice bit of volume that we've done. And we should also unlock the other badge, which is the testnet participation badge. So basically, by utilizing the platform, by swapping and by bridging and providing liquidity, this is how we should get as many badges as possible so we're ready for mainnet. Now, you may also want to consider holding your Octo tokens. Why? Well, because you might not get the T-Octo badge until the mainnet, and you may need to hold the Octo tokens until that time. Therefore, guys, it's entirely up to you what you want to do. I don't think we've received the T badge yet, and therefore, like I said, it's entirely up to you whether or not you want to hold these 100 Octo tokens in the testnet until the airdrop goes live, or whether or not you want Mon tokens in order to explore and use other dApps. Entirely up to you. Me personally, guys, I'm going to swap all of my Octo tokens back into Mon, which you can see now is already done. Therefore, my friends, all you want to do is very simply just swap back and forth into as many different tokens as you can, of course, whichever ones that you want to do. Next, guys, the most important factor, in my personal opinion, on a decentralized exchange of any kind is going to be the liquidity, because this enables anyone to be able to swap on their platform. So, providing liquidity also earns trading fees, which is fantastic, and therefore you can utilize any of these different pools to provide liquidity if you wanted to. So, although there's not that much liquidity on these guys, because bear in mind that it is only a testnet still, I'm just going to do Mon to USDC. If you haven't got any USDC tokens, you're going to need to get some. So we're going to head over to swap. We're going to head over and swap a little bit of tokens. So it could be 0.1 Mon. It could be very well 10 Mon or 1,000 Mon. Whatever you guys want. As you can see, I'm just going to do a nice little swap. Volume, in my opinion, doesn't really matter that much on a test network. Sometimes it does. However, we just want to focus on stacking up those transactions. So by doing so, guys, we are qualifying for 2 airdrops in one, like I said. Next, we're going to now head over to the liquidity section, go over to the Mon to USDC. Now I'm going to actually input all of my USDC tokens, or I could do a manual amount and do $1. Whatever you guys want, and boom, from here you would have added liquidity. So friends, once you've done that, in the future we're going to be waiting for the OctoSwap bridge. I personally believe they're going to have their own cross-chain swapping bridge, but for now we cannot do anything on this page. It is all about swapping and liquidity, and therefore we now want to get ourselves ready for, of course, the mainnet to go live, because that is when the point system will go live for OctoSwap. We just want to get as many badges as possible in order to, of course, get the best multiplier of points and therefore the biggest airdrop possible. So, friends, what you want to do is you also want to head over to the Discord as well, like I said, to stay active here as well. This is where we'll get all of the earliest alpha in regards of OctoSwap as well. There's honestly not as many users on this platform, and therefore this could very well be a nice airdrop that is flying under the radar and nice for us to complete completely for free for now anyway. So, also, guys, from here, you just want to keep swapping. You just want to provide liquidity. You just want to chat about your experience over on the Discord. And of course, most importantly, just use OctoSwap as much as you can. So you see here, guys, I'm just going to swap one more token into USDC, or I could swap it into, I don't know, USDT, or whatever you guys want. The more you can swap, the more you can use OctoSwap and other platforms within Monad, the better off you will be for an airdrop. Now, guys, what I did do was I actually went to check out my Explorer of the Monad ecosystem, and I went to check out my NFT section. Now here, guys, I wasn't able to find the T-Octo badge, of which I am very disappointed with. However, I probably think that we need to hold the Octo tokens until the testnet is over, and therefore you may want to hold 100 Octo tokens until the mainnet goes live, or until you see the T-Octo badge appear in your wallet. So for me, guys, I didn't see it in the verified list nor in the unknown section, and therefore we're going to want to wait until later on to see whether or not it appears, or just by simply confirming that we're holding 100 tokens just in case, of course, we see a T-Octo badge once the mainnet goes live. Now, guys, you know exactly how to get the testnet participation badge, because I didn't actually get that one either, and therefore we can get 2 badges by the time the mainnet goes live, and could very well give us a nice multiplier boost on our points once, of course, like I said, the mainnet is live. So friends, we hope you've enjoyed this video. We hope you found it helpful. In the future, we will be back with a mainnet edition of the OctoSwap airdrop tutorial, but for now, this video is going to help you to get the biggest airdrop allocation once that does go live. And friends, will be able to see our points, our badges, our referrals, X, Y, and Z, and we'll probably be able to play games, get the Octo ID, and so much more, of which I'm very excited for. It's a nice user interface. It's a cool protocol. I don't know if you guys agree, but if you have any other questions or if you have any requests whatsoever, please let us know in the comment section down below, and we'll try our best to help you whichever way we can. Friends, thank you so much for tuning in, and we'll catch you in the next video.